Dropshipping is dead. At least if you are trying to build a real business from it. Because despite the bad reputation, it's not completely useless. It's actually one of the smartest way to learn ecom, because you get to test ideas fast and understand the basics without spending too much money. You learn how to find products, run ads, and see what works without buying stock that nobody wants to buy. The truth is, dropshipping was never meant to be the finish line. It's just a launch pad. Even big brands like Gymshark started with dropshipping. They tested products, learned what sells, and then turned it into a real brand. They started by dropshipping supplements just to test demand and get their first sales. And now Gymshark makes their own products and controls everything from design to delivery. That's what real evolution looks like. Dropshipping helps you get started, but you can't rely on it long term if you want to make serious money. When I first got into e-commerce, I was working in construction for a minimum wage, doing a job I honestly hated. I had about $1,000 saved and I just wanted a way out. If dropshipping didn't exist back then, I probably wouldn't have started. It gave me a low-risk way to test ideas and learn the basics with the little money I had. Fast forward a few years, I built multiple 7-figure brands and even own Shopify awards, as you can see behind me. It still feels crazy sometimes when I think about where I started. Just a guy on a construction site trying to figure things out, and now I run multiple 7-figure brands. That's why I want to show you the real side of e-commerce, what actually works. And if you find this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. And stick around till the end, because I will share the 3-step process I use to build my brands and where you can watch the free training that shows you how I do it step by step. The truth is, dropshippers stay broke because they stay dropshippers. They keep selling random products with no story, no brand, nothing that makes them stand out. They rely only on paid ads, so when costs go up or the ads stop working, everything falls apart. And they ignore the backend, no email flows, no follow-ups, no systems to bring customers back. That's why most of them are stuck chasing the next trend instead of building something that grows over time. They don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because their system isn't built to last. So yeah, dropshipping is dead as a business model because it keeps you chasing the next winning product instead of building a real brand that lasts. It's fine for testing, but if you stay there, you are always going to be rebuilding instead of growing. The stores that are winning right now aren't random product stores, they are real brands. And the difference isn't just a fancy logo or fancy packaging, it's trust. When someone lands on your website, they don't just want to buy a product, they want to feel they are buying from a real company that actually cares. That trust comes from the full experience, clear communications, good support, fast shipping, real reviews, and consistent branding across everything. It's not just how your store looks, it's how it makes people feel. When I start a new store, I treat it like a brand from day one. Every small detail, from the product page to the first email customer gets, has to build that trust. So if you are serious about building an e-com business, treat it like a real brand from day one. So, what does building a real brand actually look in practice? Once you understand that trust is what separates a brand from a dropshipping store, the next step is to build that trust into everything you do. And you don't need a big team or a huge budget to do it. You just need to focus on the key things your customers actually notice. Product photos and videos. Make them look real and trustworthy. Use content from your supplier if it's good quality, or even better, get UGC creators to shoot authentic videos that shows the product in use. Packaging. Ask your supplier to include a thank you card or a small logo sticker. It costs less than $1 but instantly makes the order feel more personal and premium. Store design. Keep it clean and easy to navigate. Use Shopify's refresh theme. Stick to one accent color, simple fonts, and a layout that builds trust, not confusion. But the biggest difference between a dropshipping store and a real brand, automation. In fact, I made over $12,000 in sales from OMNISEND email automations this month alone with just one of my stores, and it was all on autopilot. Most e-com owners spend money bringing traffic to their stores, but when those visitors leave without buying, that money is gone. That's why from day one, I always have OMNISEND running in the background on every store I build. It automatically sends a welcome email when someone joins our list, a reminder when they abandon their cart, a post-purchase follow-up that turns buyers into repeat customers. So in that way, we don't make a sale, we make a customer. Once it's set up, it brings back sales you would have lost, all on autopilot. I have a free link to OMNISEND which you can access in the description below, and when you are ready to upgrade, use my code G30 for 30% off your first paid plan. Now let me walk you through how I build profitable e-commerce brands in 3 simple steps. These are the same steps I use today, whether I'm testing a new idea through dropshipping or launching a full-scale brand from scratch. And the third step is the one most people overlook. Step number 1, product research and validation. Everything starts with product research, and I use tools like Halo Data for that. It shows what products are trending right now across ads and markets. I'm not looking for a product that blew up for 1 week. I'm looking for something consistent. If multiple stores have been scaling the same product for 30 to 60 days, that usually means there is real demand. Then I double check it in Facebook ads library. If several brands are still running new creatives for it, that confirms people are buying. Most people skip this part. They see something viral and rush into launch, but validation is what protects your time and money. Step 2, launch lean with dropshipping. Once the product checks out, it's time to launch lean. And this is where dropshipping actually makes sense. You can test your idea without buying inventory upfront. If you don't want to dropship, that's fine too. You can order a sample and run pre-orders to test demand. When you launch, make sure your store looks clean and simple. Have a nice homepage, clear product pages, and good photos. Then reach out to micro-influencers on Instagram or TikTok, people with around 5 to 10,000 followers, and send them your product for free in exchange for content. That gives you real user-generated videos you can post on your page and later use as ads. Once that content starts working, you can begin running simple ads. That's how you find a winning product before investing heavily in branding or bulk orders. And step number 3, build your systems early. And this is the step most people overlook. While your ads are running, make sure your OMNISEND flows are already live. These automations quietly bring back sales you would normally lose. Next is set up your fulfillment system using private agents or 3PLs. They will help you speed up your delivery, source better inventory, and even improve your packaging. Then build a small team of freelancers for customer support, social media management, and creative work. That's how you can buy back your time to focus on scaling. Because once your systems are in place, you are no longer running a side hustle. You are running a real brand that can grow a long term. So here is the truth. If you want to make life-changing money with e-commerce, you'll eventually have to move past dropshipping. It's not built to last, and it's not something you can build real wealth from. The key is to use dropshipping for what it's meant for: validation. Learn the basics, find what works, then evolve into building a real brand with solid systems and automations behind it. And if you made it this far, here's that free training I mentioned earlier. Inside, I'll walk you through my full blueprint so you can see exactly how to build a profitable e-commerce business from scratch. And if you are serious about building something long-term, you can also apply to work with me personally. I only take a few people each month because I like to stay hands-on and make sure you actually get results. Just DM me on Instagram, Ecom with George, to get in touch. If you are serious about changing your life with e-commerce, this is where it starts. Click the link below to watch the free training. This is George. See you inside.